And we're live.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Three Bros podcast. Greetings, everyone.
Broadcast. Okay.
All right,
One day we'll get a good intro. Greetings, everyone. This is
eventually.
the Three Bros
That's
podcast. I am Josh. These are my co-hosts, Devin and Robert. On this show, we
Hello.
like to discuss many topics the world is going over today, our opinions, and just many things that excite us.
yeah. Like, is the Earth really flat?
Is the
Personally,
moon
not
made
my
out of
belief. If
cheese?
not, I could literally make a pancake and flip the entire gravity.
How about is the moon really cheese or is it made of rock?
Please enjoy us as we decide to not rip our throats out of each other.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Robert, you
Uh,
had some topics you were thinking of, or at least had some big things you were talking about. Anything in your world that you thought was very interesting?
Well, I mean, it's been really slow where I'm at right now, so I have nothing really to talk about. Only that a fish died and then new fishes were born. So,
yeah.
Very well.
Got
We will
over
come
that
back to you
quickly.
when you have an idea. Devin,
Yeah. Leave.
and anything major in your neck of the woods?
Um. You guys know Dead or Alive, right?
I have any experience with Dead or Alive. Are we
I
talking
heard
the
of it.
game or the series? Or games or a TV show?
The game.
Hmm.
Uh. I don't know when it came out, but I was watching. You guys know the Angry Joe show?
I have an idea of the Angry Joe show, yes.
Same
Yeah.
here.
And I saw this title on his video. I think it was like a couple days ago, and I thought he was like just clickbaiting or just exaggerating on the price. And so Dead or Alive has DLC, like characters, like skins or whatever, right? And they're like it's you pay price for them, it's whatever.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
so I'm looking at this price right here, and I barely believe it myself, but this is real. Like, you guys can check Steam or whatever site you can to see how much the DLC is. It's
Yeah.
literally $1,289 and 79 cents.
Hmm.
What is the
All
DLC gonna cook for me, or is it gonna like walk my dog, or
is it your waifu?
is it is it my waifu, or what? Like that's an expensive waifu, you know.
Hmm.
$1,200.
I think I could buy other things that are useful for that money, like a laptop or something. I don't know. Is it,
Hmm.
is
Yeah,
it
that's.
really worth the money?
Is it really worth fan service for your little fiction girl dancing around with her skirt?
Sad thing is, some
Some
people believe yes, and others they don't. To each person, their own stuff. Even though some people do believe that some cosmetics and pieces like that are a good thing. Like, let's face it, when it comes to Borderlands, we don't get a lot of cosmetics, but the ones we do, they look very neat, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
it's not $1,200 for DLC.
True. The price is the major issue. The fact
it
that people
really
buy
is.
cosmetics for any price, we really can't say we're better than that.
I mean, I used to play and I would buy the skins. Josh would know this.
Oh
Literally,
yeah.
oh man, I was obsessed with the skins. So I guess, yeah, like I could relate to the people that would buy skins and oh look, it looks flashy and neat and different and unique. But it's
Oh my.
People.
mm.
CS:GO though, with the gambling sites,
Yep. So
that's crazy.
even though there are people that would buy stuff with for ludicrous prices, sadly we cannot say otherwise ourselves.
I think I've only spent like maybe $40 on DLC for like Gears of War, but that was like a long time ago, and I've never bought anything besides like the full game itself since then.
I spent
Me, I've bought a good couple of digital cards to get money into the stores to buy DLC, buy actual games, etc.
I probably spent like an unnecessary amount for just getting skins.
You put your house on mortgage. I knew it. You are the reason you
No.
guys went away from us.
Anyway, just
Ah,
the idea that people will pay thousands of dollars for one skin, that that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
The idea is you
um,
should not just get minimum. I want $200 for a big deal downloadable content that more or less is a second game. That's as much as I'm
yeah.
willing to pay. Otherwise, anything lower,
You
I
can
want
you can
just yeah,
you can almost like buy a used car with that amount of money.
exactly.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
yeah.
If I'm buying another game for that price, I want it to be meaningful. I want it jam packed.
I
You know,
mean, you could buy a really good, reasonable PC for that money.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, so why even bother? Like, you could
What?
even make your own PC and it'll be like a horse-powered machine, like, for that price.
Yeah.
Hey, here's something I want to say. What was the last game to your memory that you bought? Maybe not full price, maybe you bought it used, but you got all the content you needed. Like there was no DLC, but just the full game in general. When was the last time you bought a game that was just the full package?
Here's one. I actually bought it because it was the DLC also included, but it was a lot cheaper, and it
Gears
was
1?
known as Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Gears 1. I was like, my
Xenoblade 2.
is
And
that one game for the Switch?
it was one of the big games that was ahead. That was the uh, official games that was first for the Switch.
That game looks a bit fan servicey. I'm
If you
just saying.
the original series, you'd realize that it was all fan service.
Yeah, like how do you make someone's like chest that big? Like
It's
Without
it's
breaking
bigger
their
than their
back?
head.
plastic.
Like, without breaking their back, too?
It's called
Yeah.
plastic.
Yeah, it's called why?
It's called
Just
why.
You
Yeah.
also have people that are half rodent that use their ears as hands. I'm just saying.
So that's weird.
Uh, the last game I bought that was no DLC was God of War, and that was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That was
it's
that's
been
a gold mine right there.
that was a yeah. And remember when EA said that single playing games were dead?
Yeah, God of War then just stabbed that review.
Yeah, God of War, Spider-Man, like yeah, EA just got slapped.
That's cute. You think we're dead?
Hold my boy.
I'm the boy.
All right.
What about you, Robert? What was the last game you ever played that was just everything you needed was right there, nothing to buy?
Need for Speed for the Nintendo DS. It's been a long time.
Hey, that's cool.
Well, speaking of DS, ironically, I just remembered of another series that was really good to me back when I was only playing on DS and stuff like that. Any of you guys ever heard of Mega Man Star Force?
Yep.
I only know of Mega Man because of the anime back in like the 4Kids days.
Oh yeah. Well, they had a big video game series.
Yeah, I know about that, but
I knew about that, but I never saw anything of Mega Man. Like, I never saw any, like, walkthroughs, any, like, Let's Plays, anything about Mega Man. I knew they had games, but I never...
I did buy. When I was a kid, I used to have that. I don't know what the device is, but like you insert like the battle chips into it, and like
It was
Mega Man.
I think it was a NetNavi device.
Yeah, I had that as a kid. That was so fun.
It was. If only they could make it even more realistic. But yeah, the games there were two versions. One that was Japan exclusive and one that was American exclusive. America got NT, the one that you got the device for. Japan got Star Force.
I remember when I wasn't alive, but like I remember like I was reading history about what's that one Mario game for the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo Entertainment? This Mario game was too hard for any Western audiences.
It was Mario RPG.
Yeah, like a regular, like an old school Mario game, 2D platform. I don't know, man, but yeah, I know where you're coming from. Yeah.
Well, if you guys get a chance, I would recommend they should have at least one walkthrough on the Mega Man stuff nowadays.
I've never played a Mega Man game, so I don't know anything about it. I just know
a little bit of a head warning for you there.
I only know like Mega Man download and Mini Bomb and all that stuff. That's all I know.
Well, if you get a chance, I would recommend you check it out. It is an entire series of games up to about 13, I believe.
13. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'll give it a shot.
There were the ones for the Game Boy, and there was ones for the DS.
The only Game Boy games or Game Boy and Nintendo DS games I ever owned were just Pokemon games and like the occasional Mario. That's about it.
Dude, Pokemon games though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys a story. You ever done something so stupid in your youth that you just wish you could go back and just slap yourself in the face before you ever did it?
Oh, trust me, I can name at least 5 different things.
Yep, same here.
Remember when GTA 5 came out?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I had pretty much every single Pokemon game for the DS, like Platinum, Diamond Pearl, Soul Silver, everything. Like, I was just obsessed with Pokemon. I still am, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wanting to get the new one for the Switch, so.
yeah, I want to buy one. But anyway, GTA 5 is coming around, and I said to myself, you know what? I should grow out a Pokemon. I think I'm a bit too old for this. And so when GTA 5 came around, I went to a game shop and I sold all my Pokemon games. And let me tell you something.
No.
Like games like Diamond and Pearl were made in 2007 are still $30. They're probably
Bruh.
worth more nowadays, but like
Oh no.
I sold all my games and I got $30 back.
What?
Yeah.
All of those games were worth $30 each, 30, $40, and I got all of them for exactly $30. And I went and got GTA 5, and it's a fun game, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but without internet, it's just boring. Like, I can't get no multiplayer or nothing. And even then, it was for the 360, so there's not a lot of nothing to do on besides PC with all the mods, so yeah. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yep. And those games are like time killers too. Like if you're ever bored and stuff, you could have just been playing Pokemon.
And my mother used to always tell me, wait for the price to drop because the games will still be there. And nope,
Mhm.
I used to go out and buy games full price.
Oh, no.
And yeah, now the game that was once $60 is at least 20 or 30.
Yeah, it wasn't worth selling all those Pokemon games.
And the disc is so scratched up, now I can't play it, so I really screwed up.
Yeah. That my thing for me is one thing that I just did. I ever tell you guys that my first Pokemon game was actually a GameCube game?
Which one?
Gales of Darkness.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Oh yeah, I played it a little when it first came out, and then I never played it again.
Well, even though it was my first, that means also Eevee was my first Pokemon. So I have a little bit of a tie to her.
Did you just assume it's gender?
My
I know
Eevee
it.
was a female.
Yeah, man. My first Pokemon game was Yellow version back
Nice.
in like 2000 and what was it, 2 or something. I got a Game Boy Advance SP, and one of my mom's friends had a copy of it, and I didn't know anything about Pokemon. Like, I didn't know what to do. The old games, Gen 1 we call it, like, it didn't really tell you what to do. Like, so I didn't know what was the weaknesses, what was strengths. I couldn't beat Brock with Pikachu for a long time until I watched the anime, and yeah, and ever since then I just became a huge fan of it.
Question. I also heard that sorry about this, back to Eevee, but they're gonna be bringing more Eevee evolutions.
Yo, that's
Wow.
awesome.
Not confirmed, but it is likely.
I want a Dragon Eevee.
Thank you.
That's what I want. Steel type, Rock type, like that's cool, but I want a Dragon type. We should have had a Dragon type since like Gen 3.
And honestly, I still feel kind of annoyed about the last one they did with the super moves. Now, hear me
Oh,
out
yeah.
on this. There's a reason I really wanted super moves to be a bit different than how they were.
From like Sun and Moon.
Yes.
Oh my god, that game is a snooze fest for me.
Yeah, but the super moves were really interesting, really good.
Yeah,
But there was just one thing I really wanted them to do. Since they gave Eevee a super move,
yeah, like
Should've
Pikachu got
done.
one.
what they should have done was one of two things. Either A, made it so Eevee was all types.
That would
way
be great.
Crazy, but think of it this way. He's been able to have how many types before?
I think 7, right?
Yeah.
7, 8.
And how many types are there in the pool? Get my
I
point.
think 15.
Yeah, he could he could cover almost half the board with that ability, and he'd be very hard to kill at that point.
You remember Spirit Tome?
Little bit.
Spirit Tome was a dark ghost type, and from Gen 3, like Sableye was dark ghost, but from like Gen 3 all the way up to Gen 5, Spirit Tome had no weakness.
Yep.
You couldn't hit it with ghost type moves. I mean, you could, but it's not super effective because it's dark type. You can't hit it with fighting because it's ghost type, and you can't hit it with bug because for some reason they deemed bug type moves to be not very effective against ghost type. So Spirit Tome was basically invulnerable to being super effective until fairy types.
Exactly. But you see, it either could have had all the types, that would be amazing, or they could have done something really unique with Eevee. They could have done it for Let's Go Eevee. Make it so her power was to revert back into her base form.
Oh, you mean like Arceus and it's the plates?
Yes. That way, any stone, you can hold any stone and be able to transform it into any of its types.
I could see that. That'd be pretty cool.
It's wasted potential that they haven't done it yet to Eevee. Because when you have a now fairy type that one-shots most of the time, if you're high enough, dragons, I'm just saying.
I still think his dragon form would get wrecked by Sylveon.
Easily, but it's the dream. I want a steel type.
Sylveon is my favorite form of the evolution. It's just so adorable and cute, and special defense is really good.
Oh yeah. Also, don't laugh at this, but before the movie ever came out, I honestly named my Jolteon that I turned my Eevee into when I got the game. I nicknamed him Bolt, and this was about 2 weeks before the big movie came out, and I never even heard of it.
That's fine. I one time named Pikachu Ash.
Now, every time I go back to it, I feel like, oh crap, if anyone sees this, they'll think I just named it because of that movie.
Robert, are you following any of this?
Yes, I am. It's easier for me to follow Pokemon.
What was the last Pokemon game you ever played?
It was Alpha Sapphire.
Ooh! Yo. That's my favorite region.
Yeah.
Gen 3 is just amazing. I mean, I see why people are kind of iffy about Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, but like, that game is just so awesome. I still think Soul Silver's the best one, though, but yeah.
Fair enough. I'm a big fan of Black and White.
I used to hate Black and White, but now I like it. Specifically Black and White 2.
Fair.
I like Black and White 2 better.
I was just putting them all in one group, but yeah.
You think... I really want the next Pokemon game to have a difficulty setting. You know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Robert, I don't think you've heard about this, but Gen 7, like Sun Moon, Ultra Sun Moon, those games were just so easy, and you couldn't skip like the dialogue, the cutscenes. Like
really?
It was just ridiculous. Like the first time you play the game, like, okay, yeah, this is cool. But then, like, you go and, like, play the game again, you know everything, you know the whole layout, and you're just trying to get through this, but there's just, like, literally a 3-minute cutscene, and you can't do anything about it. There's no you can't skip it.
Honestly, every, like, game should just have a way to just, like, skip the cutscene, or transition scenes, or anything, really. Like, give the power to the players, you know?
Especially a game like Pokemon, which I know is for kids, but like, they have to at least, acknowledge their older fans that have been with them since, the day one fans.
I mean, they kind of acknowledging the older fans with the movie that's coming out, but yeah.
Yeah, the movie is cool, like, I like Satoshi and everything. That's the Japanese name for Ash, his real name. But, like, I'm talking about the games. Like, I want the AIs to be actual difficult. I want like, I don't know, like a difficulty settings to turn off tips for like new players. I want them to have something for the veterans of the game.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, I'm done. I'm really passionate about Pokemon. Sorry. Anything to add, Josh?
Nothing really.
Cool. Let's move on to the next. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't
All
got
right,
nothing.
let's move on to the next topic. So, VR. That segue.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is official. I have a VR piece and got myself, as we had talked about with the past couple episodes, Borderlands. I now have Borderlands VR myself. A warning to people viewing this: just be careful. This is not going to be the same Borderlands you're used to, and also you want to take it slow when you're first getting into VR. It's
Yeah.
gonna mess with
Oh
your
yeah.
head in the physical sense.
Yeah.
I,
I'm not good
yeah.
with the VRs. I'm good. I don't really.
I had a few like experiences with VR, like in mobile VR, but I just kept getting dizzy.
Yeah.
So, Josh, how are your like first experiences with VR?
So far, it's been good. It's been very unique and wacky to see, like watching YouTube in VR. That's always
Mm,
fun. But it
that's cool.
took a good 20, 30 minutes for then my head to start having aneurysms. So good, but I'm gonna sort of keep my distance, at least be cautious with it.
That's the smart thing to do.
It'll take
Like I
time for me to
still,
get used to it, but I have to take it slow.
yeah, I still kind of get dizzy with first-person shooters. So, yeah, I could relate on what you're saying.
And it's official. We got a minimum of 9 days left before the big day. Well, 10 technically.
For what?
The Borderlands 3 press release.
Oh
Oh
wow.
man. How's the community so far?
They're doing fan art, they're doing creative posts, they're doing speculations. Everything's going wacky in that sense.
How's the PC community doing?
They're still reeling, but they're doing their best to stay positive.
Yeah, I
Man,
feel for them. 6
yeah,
months.
a half year right there.
All right. What's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
Josh, you have anything else?
Well, wanted to wish everyone a happy Easter, as it is the day that
Oh yeah.
we post.
Happy Resurrection Day.
Yeah.
Oh man. Good
Yeah.
old Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and your bunnies and stuff. Y'all children, make sure to pick up the chocolate eggs, especially in your front lawn.
What does the Easter Bunny have to do with anything?
What a
It must
scam.
be.
Originally, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to. Originally, it was Jesus's birthday to celebrate, but now it's more to the point of we're also trying to get kids into the celebration, so we also have the Easter Bunny.
It's
Hmm.
whatever. I think
Yeah.
it's fine. It's like for the kids. That's all right. I don't really care. Anything else to add on?
Well, on the 27th, for any people that are big Magic the Gathering fans, I guess, there is a big celebration going to be happening with the new release of the new set.
Oh, yeah, very magic-y and gathery.
It's not for everyone, but to those who enjoy the series, they just always get a wild time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't cut yourself with them cards, children. You know, because it's over 9,000. And I don't know. I don't know anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Josh, you know this, when our group was like wanting to get me like to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get anything. Like you guys even gave me like this like little pamphlet thing that tells
That's
how
what
to
they actually
play.
just give to a lot of different people.
That's funny. Didn't get anything. Like the other guy that was helping me like play, like he just played for me, so I was like, okay, I'm having a wild time.
Oh, here's something to talk about. PS5.
Yeah, PS5. I
PS5.
think it's going to be very interesting.
It's about time. It took forever.
Just think about how far it's come. You know, like PlayStation 1 was like what, like the early mid 90s, and now it's all the way here. I remember playing like the original Tony Hawk, Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot games from the PlayStation 1. That's crazy.
Amazing. Been an amazing ride for all of us.
Games still hold up even today. I mean, like, not graphically, but like, it's just so fun.
Like yeah, like the gaming experience. We come a long way, boys.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about our culture. Let's talk about the gaming culture right now.
All right.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, I don't think we talk about it a lot, or at least our generation. I know, like the dudes in like their 30s talk about the 80s and whatever, but we don't talk about it really.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't know, like our generation just seems to like, excuse my language, but like they just seem to bitch and moan about everything. We're just so like spoon fed today.
Yep.
Like, remember in the PlayStation 2? Like, that game has, like, the biggest library out of all the gaming platforms.
Now I feel bad for selling my PlayStation 2.
Man. Yeah, what? Robert, you make me mad. I can't understand why you would throw away that. Or not throw away, but get rid. You better
Well,
not throw
for
away.
me, I was always just a big partaker of just amazing games like Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, and I still have my PS2. So
Yeah. Unlike you, Robert, we actually care.
Well, listen. When you only have like 4 games to play back,
That's why
when it
you
first-
go out and buy games. There are games at like $10, but they're worth more than all these shit out. That's like $60 or $1,200 in DLC. Like, come on,
and also there was
Robert.
the old idea of here's a novel idea: cheat codes and secret achievements.
Yes, cheat codes. Remember, cheat codes were a thing for games.
Dude, yeah.
There was this one game I loved, but I could never beat. But it's just amazing. Tak and the Power of Juju.
Oh my gosh, you are just filling me up with nostalgia, dude. Wow.
Josh knows his stuff, so yeah. He could hit you right in the feels with nostalgia.
I
Dude,
do what I can.
Tak 2 was the ish. You know what I'm saying? That game was awesome.
It was legendary in every regard.
I've never
And yet you say
beat it
that-
either, but like, wow, it's crazy, dude.
I was always a fan of it, and I will always enjoy it.
Yeah, same, dude. Like Jack and Daxter, I still have the
yeah.
trilogy.
I only got
Yeah.
Jack 2 myself, so
Josh, you've never played Jack 3?
I've seen bits, and I played at a friend's house, but
Oh my,
This is the same guy that just got his VR set and hasn't played.
right? He can spend $300 on something. Okay, it's whatever.
it takes time. It takes time.
It takes
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
All right, Robert, you're not off the hook yet. Why would you sell your PS2?
Who said sell? Those are okay. If you had like regrets that you just admitted to us that you had a regret of selling all of your Pokemon games, my regret was giving away my PS2.
Rightly so, but still.
Yeah,
For free.
for free. Yeah.
Oh, you can buy a PS2 for like $50. You know what? I went into like a CD game exchange over in Gresham. You know how much the Wii was back in like 2006?
$10?
Like
No,
2006? No, the
Yeah.
Wii. It was like $200 or $300 back then. It's now
I knew
$50.
Wow. Dude, the Wii was like
Legendary?
Legendary, yeah. Back in the day, like it was something. Like it brought something new to the table.
Yeah, it brought a couple classics like Super Mario Galaxy.
Dude, Mario Galaxy was the best. I loved it.
Yep.
Oh, and Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they also that's sad, but this is like a couple months back, but like they shut off the Wii channel for the Wii.
I saw that. Oof.
You can't buy any more games from the digital copies from the Wii store anymore.
Sadly.
I think you can still play online, but yeah,
Yeah, they've basically got done with the Switch.
And the Wii U.
that's gonna happen to like the Xbox 360 and PS3. It's still popular.
I know a lot
Yeah.
of people that still play like a lot of games and then like the first Halo games and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's gonna be like the PS2 and Xbox pretty soon.
Yeah.
Just empty husks.
We still got the memories of them, though.
Oh wait. I gave away my Xbox, my first Xbox, the PS2. I don't remember what happened to it.
Oh,
Okay, so he's saved for now.
But you got rid of your Xbox?
I mean, it was already like it was breaking down either ways.
You gave up on your child.
I mean, it was just making my games lag, and like it wouldn't freeze up, and
I
I would
get
have
it.
to restart it, and
I get it. I get it. Remember that the 360, while fun, was really just a piece of trash.
Yeah.
Like the hardware was just horrible. Like Microsoft in general was not really good. Like I've heard stories of people like sending back their consoles to try to fix it, and they receive it back from them, and it just be the same mess.
yeah, Microsoft's not really very much good with hardware.
Honestly, not.
Hello,
Hello?
Devin, you there? I think we lost Devin.
Yeah, monkeys. Devin, if
Devin,
you can still hear us.
oh, okay, he's back.
Hello?
Oh,
You
there
there?
you are. I have
I
no
didn't.
clue what happened.
I can't
Hey,
wait
what's
to
up?
get like my own PC because this phone's just so dinky.
I suggest save up. Like, I mean, it's gonna hurt not buying the games you want, but at least the PC will like remedy that.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm good.
So, any other topics that Josh, could you think of or not?
Not really thinking of anything right now. Kind of
Alright.
kind of itching to get back into the Borderlands as I'm trying to at least get one character up to max before Borderlands 3. Either a Gage in Borderlands 2 or Aurelia in the pre-sequel.
Alright.
You know what? I have a question for you guys.
Hmm.
Should I like save my money up and buy a Switch, or should I just go out and buy Borderlands 3 when it comes out, and along with like the previous two games?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Do you have any games you really want to buy on the Switch right now?
Well, I want to get Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and the new Pokemon games. And I don't know, I'm still debating on whether I should get Persona 5 for the Switch.
Well, I'm not sure about this, but it's mostly up to you because I hear that people say that the screen scratches easily, so you would have to also invest on a screen protector for the Switch.
I have it. It's still a good investment.
That has the screen scratch though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Unless if you want a really scratched up screen, I suggest the screen protector too.
I don't know, like, I'm also trying to save up on internet so that I can actually, like, play online now. I don't know.
Nor do
I
I.
don't know, man. There's just so much to do.
I got myself a Switch. I got the Smash Brothers edition, and I am loving it in every regard.
I got my phone. That's it.
Oh, Robert.
I'll eventually get a Switch one day.
I really want to send you my PlayStation 2 so you can have something to do.
That's fine. And besides, I don't have a TV right now.
Oh, you don't have a TV? Oh, man. Oh, well, you have a PC. Can't you just, like, hook up the cords to it and just play off the screen?
No, it's not a monitor. It's a laptop.
Oh, well, same thing, right? Can't you do that, Josh?
Come again?
Do console and connect it to a laptop, a PC laptop.
It's a little bit more tricky, but I think you can.
Really? That's
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Like,
hacking stuff.
yeah, I think you can do it for the PS2. Should be able. Oh, well, I don't know, maybe.
You might
I know
need
you
an
can do it with,
adapter
like,
or something.
Yeah, I know you can do it with, like, an HDMI cable for, like, a 360 and whatnot, but yeah.
Alright, don't worry.
Hey.
Don't send stuff here, because I would eventually come back. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm in Mexico for the meantime. I mean, eventually I'll come back, and they'll be like, just so, like, why? Why did he PS2 if I'm already coming back?
Nice.
And paying the shipping for it's not gonna be worth it. Like, I'm just gonna come back and I'll be like, oh, here it is.
I'd be so pissed if that happened.
Like, you send it to me, and I come back home, and then, like, I'm not here to receive your PS2.
Oh, man.
And it's just stuck here.
I would be so upset if that happened.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
come on home, my child.
Whoa, okay, Pops. You're not my Pops.
What? Sit down. I raised you.
You didn't raise me. Technically, I raised you. I'm older than you.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm older than Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, we're dealing with a weird older man in the call right now.
Yeah, he's not that weird. If anyone's weird, I think it's you.
What did I do?
I would say existence, but I think that's a little too mean.
Oh, okay. All right. You.
I mean, you did sniff Lucky Charms, you know?
Okay, hold on a minute. That was magically delicious.
You
I don't want
say
y'all.
that about a lot of things.
Oh, Josh is calling you out.
You know what, Josh? I think I thought about this, but like, I think the only mean thing I really said to you, like, and I'm not trying to like, step. What's the phrase? Like, take step backs or whatever. But like,
Mhm.
I think the meanest thing I ever said was like, you were talking about how Chowder was a good show, and I said no, Chowder sucks.
Fair enough, and I respect your opinion.
But actually, you know what? I watched Chowder on Netflix, and it was really good. I liked it.
Oh, wait, it's on Netflix? I need to watch
Yeah.
that. Dude, I need to watch it. It is actually a good, like, entertaining show.
The one thing you have to always remember is you can turn your brain on, just don't try and overthink anything it does.
I love overthinking things.
You will not enjoy this.
My favorite episode so far was the Froggy Apple Crumple Thumping.
The first episode, yep.
Yep. I remember the Croggy Apple Thumple, whatever that's called.
Froggy Apple Crumple Thumpkin.
Yeah, Josh got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, Josh, you remember
and
it.
I remember them playing Snotball, which was a gross episode.
Disgusting
And then-
but amazing.
And then there's the Josh, don't whoever that sniffed your nose, don't do that. That's just especially after the snot. Don't. Okay, that was just gross. It was you. Oh my god.
I heard another sniff.
Ugh. And yeah. All right, we're done with that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Nah,
Me neither.
Me neither. So we could just end it here if everybody has nothing else to say. It's a decent.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think
Take us
this
home,
might be our
Josh.
best. This might be our best episode so far.
I'll try to end it on a good note.
Yep.
With that, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. It's been a pleasure entertaining you, and have a great day. This is the Bros signing off.
All right.
Don't get AIDS.
Bye. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. Don't chew tinsel or tinfoil, what it's called.
Either way.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I'm just gonna bye.
Later.
Bye.